farm, family, community. This is Midwest Farm Weekly.
Good morning, I'm Elaine Wells, and thank you for joining us for Midwest Farm Weekly. In your news headlines, Fond du Lac County came together to form a fast Plan B after their host farm for a June Dairy Month event was damaged in a fire last weekend. 3D Dairy along Schaefer Road in Malone will now host the breakfast this Sunday morning. The news comes after that devastating fire at Forest Ridge Holsteins in Fond du Lac County. The owners were able to get about 100 cows to safety. The Fond du Lac County Sheriff's Office believes the fire was caused by an electrical issue.
The farm that came forward is affiliated or related in some manner to the original host location, and so they just wanted to continue to honor that family and still be able to host this event for the county.
And officials say it was important to move the event to give the family their time together after the loss of their barns and office. Calumet County invites you to have a Sunday at a dairy farm. Their June Dairy Month event is in Brillion this year.
Welcome to Shiloh Dairy, everybody. We moved here in 2003, started milking 600 cows then, and slowly over the years we went from 600 to 1,000, 1,500 to today we're milking 2,400 animals 3 times a day through the same spot, only larger.
The family's roots go north of our border to Canada. Under that country's milk quota system, the Spears didn't have an opportunity for growth.
And after exploring the U.S. a little bit, landed here by chance in Brillion, Wisconsin. Dad's a 3rd-generation dairy farmer, and so he's continued on the tradition from his grandfather, and I'm working to continue on the tradition of the family moving forward.
In addition to Travis and his dad Gordon, the farm has around 45 employees.
So we are very dairy focused. Our passion is cows and running the business that way. We do run about 2,000 acres, but a lot of that, when it's time to seed, we pick up the phone. When it's time to harvest, we pick up the phone and allow those who are experts at field work do that.
This is their 2nd time hosting a Sunday on a Dairy Farm event. The last time was in 2005, shortly after the farm began.
But now that I'm more involved in the farm, my goal is to be more involved in the community. And this is a great way to open up to the community, let everybody in and see that we're good, humble people who are here to do the best we can.
Calumet County's Sunday on a Dairy Farm is June 25th at Shiloh Dairy in Brillion. Parking, take note, will be at Brillion High School. The 94th Wisconsin FFA State Convention is in the books. We have an update on some of the top honors, including stars over Wisconsin. The awards are presented to exceptional FFA members who have achieved their state FFA degree and demonstrated outstanding supervised agricultural experiences within the state. These awards recognize the members' remarkable accomplishments, active FFA participation, and excellent academic records. Locally, we want to congratulate our star in agribusiness. That is Jacob Harbaugh of the Clintonville FFA. He started his own cattle grooming business. Throughout the year, Harbaugh fits in cattle sales, fairs, and shows. He currently serves 25 clients and is headed to college in the fall to gain a degree in animal science. And the Wisconsin FFA named Nathan Seitz of Pulaski as the 2023 Star Farmer. Despite having no prior experience with sheep before 2017, this Pulaski FFA member purchased his first pair of market lambs that year. Since then, he has his own breeding flock, now has 13 lambs. He is headed to college in the fall as well for agricultural business. All 4 star winners will represent Wisconsin at the National FFA Convention. And also at our state convention, the Wyoming, Fremont, and Denmark chapters were honored with national chapter awards. Wisconsin now has a statewide FFA membership of 25,245 members, and that is a new record. Still to come, they complete the entire farm-to-table experience. We will take a look at the diverse operations in Algoma, owned by the Ebert family.
Well, Jeremy Hansen here from Fox Valley Technical College for Life on the Farm. And joining me today is Dr. Jim Ziegler. Jim, thank you so much for talking with me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Jim, I did a segment a couple years ago, and we're actually at the Fox Valley Humane Association today, and we have a unique partnership with you guys. How's that been going?
You know, it is really interesting that we do host the classroom here for the Technical College for teaching a Certified Veterinary Technician program. What makes it even more unique is at the other end of the building we have a very strong medical department staffed by 2 veterinarians, some certified technicians, and then their staff as well. So when the students are done with their book learning and need their hands-on skills, they can either utilize some of our in-house animals that are up for adoption or go back and work with the medical staff on surgery prep, animal handling, whatever it may be that they need to learn.
Right. And Jim, you know, I should ask you this first, but what actually is your role here at the Fox Valley Humane Association?
So my official title is President and Medical Director, and with the strong medical department we have, they wanted someone in who understood that, understood all the medicine and the business aspect of it. But then I'm also responsible for kind of overseeing all other aspects of the organization as well.
And you are a practicing veterinarian?
I left private practice 2 years ago after 34 years in practice. Decided that I wanted to try something different, and a friend of mine convinced me that I should come here and try this out. And she said, try it. If you don't like it, you can leave. But it's been a wonderful opportunity and a real growing opportunity for me.
Right. Well, a big question that I get, and mainly because of our vet tech program, is what else goes on here?
Well, we do our traditional adoptions, and our animals usually come from 1 of 2 sources, strays that are unclaimed or surrenders. So sometimes people are in situations where they just can't keep a pet, and so they need to surrender it. We do a little bit of transfer from other shelters to help them out. So that is kind of the traditional sheltering aspect, but we also have a lot of community programs to do outreach. We have vaccine clinics, spay-neuter programs for the public, what they call TNR programs for farm cats and whatnot. And then we also assist other rescue groups who don't have good access to veterinary care. So we've got about 6 or 8 other rescue groups that bring their animals here for surgery, for medicine, treatment, whatever it may be. So we actually act as their veterinarian as well.
Right. Another question I get is funding. Do you get state funding or anything at the Humane Association?
That's a common misconception that we are somehow government funded, and we're not. We rely on donations. We're an independent organization. Donations drive everything that happens here, and without the support of the community and the public, we wouldn't be able to have our doors open very long.
Well, Dr. Z, there seems to be quite a few animals that come through this on a daily or annual basis. How many animals do you serve in a year?
When we look at all of our programs, or their public programs, the animals that come in here, we're touching the lives of about 6,000 animals a year, so it's a lot.
And Jim, you know, what are some ways that people can help out, or what are you looking for here at the Fox Valley Humane Association?
Well, monetary donations are always welcome and much needed, but we have a lot of people that choose to give us supplies in many different ways. We do have a wish list on our website if people want to go there and choose appropriate items. We need that support as well to take care of all the animals that we do.
Right. You know, Jim, thank you so much for your time today. It was a real pleasure having you show me around a little bit today.
Thank you.
So for Life on the Farm, I'm Jeremy Hansen.
In Humane County, you will find a trio of businesses with one mission: care for the land, animals, and each other every day. The philosophy holds true all the way to the table for the owners of Ebert Enterprises.
Welcome to Ebert Enterprises. We are a 6th and 7th generation dairy farmer. Goes back to on my dad's side. They would homestead here in 1868.
It got instilled in us and so now we all have that passion, and I would like to say that it is into our extended family of valued employees, that they had that passion also.
90 people work with the Eberts to care for their 4,200 cows, 4,000 heifers, and 2,000 beef animals. They grow the food to feed their herd on 8,500 acres.
The majority of that land is double crop, where we're planting one crop and alternative forages and harvesting that for heifers. And but all the forages for our herd is grown on site.
In addition to their dairy farm, the Ebert family serves their community quite literally at Homestead Kitchen and Tap. The family also bought longtime Luxembourg business Salmon's Meat Products.
It all kind of fell into place in order to tell that whole story, or that whole circle of life. It starts from the farm.
Well, I think the diversity is you're always trying to look for down the line, and I'm probably guilty of always thinking too far down the line, and so I'm always thinking not just the next generation, but where are we 2 or 3 generations? And agriculture and farming is still who I am and what our base will be, but we tried to offer some opportunities down the line for future generations of taking product farther to the consumer.
Diversity that drew their kids to the family business.
Growing up on a farm or just small town community, I definitely just loved being outside, obviously being around the animals.
Whitney works in marketing for Ebert's portfolio of businesses. She also works full-time in the school district.
Egg education is super important. Obviously food impacts everyone. Everyone has to eat. So I think just knowing where your food comes from, and then also just like the science and technology behind it, and like it's pretty cool just knowing what you're putting into your body.
Jordan oversees the hospitality side of the business, the team in the meat processing sector, and manages the herd staff at the farm. He is also on numerous boards and works with several nonprofits.
I sleep. I just don't do a whole lot besides work and sleep. How about that?
A schedule he learned by watching Mom and Dad. If it is an event happening in Kewaunee County, you will likely find one or all of the Eberts in attendance.
It's the connection. It's the fact that the people you're connecting with are your neighbors, your friends. You run into them and cross paths with them on more than just one thing. It's 2, 3, 6, 12 things. And so I think that connection is sort of what wants you to stay involved and try to have a positive influence on those around you, the community around you.
As I grew up in old school farming, it was hard to be involved because you had to be there every morning and night, and so I think where our involvement really started with our kids in school. And so as they were involved at things at school, both extracurricular and so forth, we got to meet other people, and that's just blossomed from that, and we love the people part of it. I think we go back to when our county hosted Farm Technology Days. It was all the people we met, and in that situation, be able to combine agriculture with community and work side by side towards putting on events to showcase what the county had to offer.
Renee spends many days dressed in her famous cow suit, teaching kids about farming.
I love doing the dairy ambassadors stuff at the schools. I'm actually better with talking with the kids than a group full of adults.
I think connecting with youth is important as they're just so curious. I think it's cool seeing their curious, open minds, because you have a chance at maybe getting them involved with agriculture in the future.
A future full of choices, raising animals, making delicious cheese and meat for pizzas, or serving them up fresh to hungry customers.
Being able to see it go the whole rest of the way, I think it's rewarding because I think of on one given day all the moving parts, all the people, all the thoughts, energy that we have with our businesses that are all going towards one end goal, right? And so I think that's the rewarding part of like all these moving parts, but when it comes down to it, it's that ending part that needs to be right, and it needs to be, I think that's what makes it all worth it.
And as members of the watershed group Peninsula Pride, the Ebert family is a leader in their county's sustainability efforts. They've even hosted field day events to showcase how practices like cover crops have improved their soil and actually benefit their cows, providing a diverse diet. To learn more about conservation in our state, visit wisconsindairy.org/national-dairy-month. It is a Door County tradition celebrating dairy with a community breakfast. Riley Sawyer is here from the Sevastopol FFA alumni, and Dale Carlson is the ag teacher, FFA advisor in that community. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Riley, let's start with this event. What a tradition in this community, more than 40 years strong.
Yep.
Talk a little bit about why it has continued to be so popular.
People like that farm fresh breakfast. We rotate farms every year.
Okay. And this year, I understand, Dale, we're taking a trip to the Valmy Threshery grounds.
Yes.
Okay.
We had a little bit of complications with some of the farmers with their rotation of crops. We have to have certain fields in there. So the Threshery has done this in the past for us, and so we're going to go back there again. The nice thing is that they will perform a lot of demonstrations for the people that are showing up.
Well, I have to ask about the menu. Everybody's got a little different twist in their county. What is Door County known for?
Coffee, cherries, apples. We have pancakes, all you can eat pancakes, scrambled eggs with ham. You'll have the Door County coffee, you'll have Door County maple syrup, Renard's cheese, so everything is pretty much Door County.
Is this a big reunion of sorts? Do you enjoy getting to see everyone?
Very much so. It's one of those things where we have customers that come back year to year. I think the farthest one is in Maine. She sets up her vacation to coincide with our dairy breakfast, so we usually get phone calls about March at that time. So,
as an ag teacher, knowing that these funds are going back to support your students, why is that important too?
Because without them, a lot of times their schools will not allow us to do the big special trips. With the alumni and the dairy breakfast, being able to use the money for transportation, some of the kids have been nominated for like National FFA Band. Well, to get them there costs money, and so this goes all the way back to our kids. And scholarships are very important, and with the dairy breakfast, that's where our funds come for our scholarships too.
Yeah, well, certainly we understand your involvement. Riley, how did you get involved?
I was in the Sevastopol FFA chapter from 8th grade all the way through, I think, my whole 3 years out of high school. Been volunteering with the breakfast for a while. I was one of the national band where they gave back and got me down to convention and back. And
so dollars at work in your life, certainly, and dollars at work in this community, no doubt. This is a tradition, but you are invited, whether it's your first time or your 40th, to take part in the annual dairy breakfast on Sunday, July 2nd. You can head to Country View Road in Sturgeon Bay. It is the Threshery grounds. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Good morning, I'm Storm Team 5 meteorologist Alexis Staniak. This past Wednesday, we celebrated our first official day of summer, which is our summer solstice. And on that day, we had 15 hours and 33 minutes of daylight. Very different than our winter solstice, which happens in December, where we only see 8 hours and 49 minutes of daylight. But as we head into the rest of the summer, it's starting to feel much warmer. Our average high temperature as we head into July is 81 degrees. Our average low temperature just over 60 degrees. And normally in July, we average about 3.62 inches of rainfall, which we desperately need. As of Thursday, this number has consistently stayed at 13.46 inches of rainfall, which is now well below our average for this time of year at just under 14 inches of rain. And at this time in the year of 2022, we saw just over 14 inches and a quarter of rainfall. So we are very behind on rainfall. And as of Thursday, we are roughly about a quarter of an inch below where we should be for this time of year here in Green Bay. Same thing for the entire state. Places now in southwestern Wisconsin in a severe drought. Here in Green Bay, we are dry or in a moderate drought, and that's the case for most of the state of Wisconsin as well. Here's the good news. Within the next 10 days or so, looks like we see close to 2 inches of rainfall move through for our area, Chicago, about a half of an inch, and over in Minneapolis, about an inch and a quarter to come through. So more rain is on the way in. However, the Climate Prediction Center has put us in this equal chance for above or below average precipitation within the next 2 weeks or so. Places further to our south and west, like over in Nevada, Arizona, are in a below normal category for precipitation. And we're starting to feel much warmer. 88 degrees for your Saturday. Sunday, 75. We start to see more average temperatures as we head into the next week. And by next Sunday, our average high temperature is back to 80 degrees. We're going to stay in this above average category for temperatures, though, over the next 8 to 14 days. That's where the Climate Prediction Center keeps us at. So overall, heading into the end of June and early July, our temperatures are above average and our precipitation is right at average for what we should see. Now here's NOAA's temperature forecast for July through September. This has been recently updated. Looks like we see above normal temperatures heading into the next 3 months or so. So that's some good news, as well as into the next 3 months. We are looking to see below normal precipitation rates. However, above normal further to our south and west, staying below normal off further to our south and west, and below normal up in the north and west. But here we desperately need the rain. So looking forward to those 2 inches to come through over the next 10 days or so. That's good news.
You may be getting some applause at home from our farmers. Our latest crop report showed that condition was suffering really from hay to across the board corn and soybeans as well. And in case you're wondering, we're getting a new roof, hence the little bit of noise throughout the show. So thanks to those hardworking crews on the roof.
Yeah, new roof and rain.
Have a good weekend.